Guys, you've been doing things all off season. You've been here and a couple little breaks. How different is it when you go out there for day one? I mean, I know it wasn't Pat, but still, it's fall camp and the game is 30 days away. How different is it?
It feels good to me. I'm just glad to be back. I'm just glad to be back in Louisville gear, just ready to get better, get ready for the season.
Yeah, all of the off-season stuff we do can't really replicate playing football day one, but like Caullin said, it's just good for us to get out there and get ready for season.
Anybody?
Caullin, the coach talked about moving you around the field to make sure you can get the ball in your hands. And how much fun is that to be such a part of the offense? And is it a little bit difficult to have to learn so much and learn a couple of different positions?
Nah, I love that. I'm ready for that. I'm just ready for anything he give me. I just want to make it happen, make it easier for him to call plays, easier for my quarterback. It's easier for our team to just move the ball down the field. I'm willing to do anything we got to do to get the ball down the field.
Yeah, for both of you guys, we'll start with Caullin first. Obviously, you have a new change at quarterback. Talk about the rapport you have with Miller and what that's looked like and how that's progressed maybe over the course of this summer and what that expectation is to continue to grow before the start of the season.
I feel like me and him gonna do good. Like the team gonna do good. I feel like we see eye to eye with things like just being in the right spot. Him want me to be 2 yards outside the hash on the seam. Want me to run a dig, keep running. I feel like we see things pretty good.
Yeah, he's been great since he came in here in the spring. He's been a leader, great quarterback, gotten extra work with the receivers, running backs, make sure that me and him are on the same page for protection and run plays. So he's just done a great job, and he's going to be a great quarterback for us this year.
Pete, there's a lot of new pieces to the line, a lot of returning guys, but a lot of new pieces. How do you kind of, as a center, as a leader, how do you kind of get it to mesh together when, I know you guys have been working out and all that. How do you feel like it's coming in? How do you get it to mesh together?
Yeah, I feel like it's going great. A lot of the guys that, have stepped up this year, they were here in the team last year. They just had a limited role in playing, mainly because due to injury, but, we had a lot of good players last year as well. Just getting practice, spending extra time together, going through the film, extra walkthroughs and stuff, and we do that. Will be great to go for the first game in the season.
Caullin, you thought last year was going to be your last season of college football, but your injury shut it down. How do you feel a year later going in, thinking about that decision, shut down, playing the bowl game, and then return for this season?
Really, it was like a humbling experience for me. I feel like I'm even better than I was last year. I feel like I know more. I feel like I'm ready to be a pro. Like I'm just like the small details I was able to watch and learn from my mistakes from last year. In the 5 games I played, I feel like I ain't played my best. I feel like I can learn from them mistakes and just lining up, having a good stance, just like the small details. I feel like I'm even better this year than I was last year. I feel like I'm in a better position.
For Caullin, what are the off-season additions of both Nygra Collins and Lacy? What have you seen out of them so far in your time around them, and how do they kind of elevate that overall receiver room?
I feel like they're ready to come in and work. They've been making me better, making me work harder, pushing me to get better. I feel like they're a good asset to the team. Tall outside receivers. I feel like they added weapons to the room.
With the new transfer quarterback, does it feel better and more connected that you have a core group of receivers, running backs who have been through this program with you and Chris Bell, with that Isaac Brown and Duke Watson? Do you guys kind of get together with Miller and try to teach him the ropes a little bit more? Yeah,
and during the summer we met, I think, like almost every day of the week. Every day we had like a throwing day. We met. We talked about the plays, what he see, what I see, and we see eye to eye. And I love the weapons in the room. I feel like we got plenty of weapons with Duke, Isaac, me, Bell. Yeah, I feel like we got options for Coach Brown to make some calls.
Obviously, last fall camp, he had the collarbone injury. This year, is there any hesitancy at all? And if there is, how do you kind of just stay mentally, fearless?
I don't feel like it's hesitant, but I feel like I know I got to stay healthy. I know I got to go hard. I feel like I still got to play fast and get better for the season, but I'm knowing I got to stay healthy for the season.
You didn't get to play a lot with Lance last year. You only had one practice for his injury. How is he looking to you, playing next to you, and what do you see from him so far?
He's been awesome. We played all through spring ball. He was my left guard for all those 15 practices, and we work these summers on the O-line. We're there every single day after hours from a lot of the other position groups working. But he's done a phenomenal job, and I expect him just to keep growing and getting better as fall camp and the season progresses.
And for both of you guys starting to meet, you read these off-season and early season predictions, and with the expanded playoff, a lot of people are talking about this squad as a potential playoff team. I guess I know it's early on here. Does this team, in your eyes, have the potential to have a ceiling like that, and what makes it that way?
Absolutely. A lot of talent, a lot of hard workers, good culture. We don't try to think about that a whole lot. It's hey, one day at a time, win the day, right? That's our mentality. But just the group we have is a special group, and I think we have a lot of returning guys from last year, and we're going to be a good team this year. Someone to watch out for sure.
Yeah, I feel like it's one day at a time, one play at a time. It's just when the time comes, we just got to make the play to win. That's how I feel about it.
For both of you guys, obviously it's still about a month left before the season starts, but when it starts, we'll have the 3 home games and then a bye week before going into ACC schedule. How much, I don't know if easier is the word, but I guess always easy doesn't make it when you do have, you don't have to worry about travel for the first month and you have, the non-conference schedule kind of maybe work out some of those kinks.
Playing at home is awesome, and we have 8 opportunities to do that this year. Obviously, travel's part of playing football in college football. You got to travel. That's where you have to go win those games. But the 8 home games with our crowd and our fan base is amazing to play in front of.
I say them first few games, I guess I get my Judas out, but I'm ready to kill first game, second game, third game. I'm just ready to go. I don't care who's out there. I'm just ready to play.
Thanks, guys.
There you go.